All right, guys. Wish me luck.
See you, buddy.
See you in a little bit.
I'll either be back with the Skippy report or we'll see what happens.
I mean, listen, as long as you get something good on camera, whatever happens to you is it's fine.
I signed the waiver already. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Woo! All right, Skippy, coming back at you. Just me? Oh, Yo, my GoPro died. There we go. All right, coming back down at you, Skippy. Riding solo. This is where the gets real, brother. We've been hanging out in this large group the whole time. I think we've been kind of scaring the spirits off a little bit. This is what it's all about. It's all about doing these solo walks down those hallways. See, I think sometimes, I'm a skeptic because I haven't seen anything, but I'm a believer because I want to see something. And I think sometimes when you come into a building and you've got, big group of dudes or women, you might not get what you're looking for. But coming down solo, it's just you and whoever's hanging out.
All right, dude. You going downstairs?
We're going downstairs. You going up?
I'll see you in a half hour. Going to the 3rd floor.
Good luck.
All right, you too.
Yeah, try to get that same thing from last time up there.
Yep, stay safe. All right, I'm back. Anybody up here want to talk with me? Remember me for a little while ago? This here. All right. Emily up here?
All right, so the camera completely froze. I don't know what or why that happened. King, I'm just here to say hello to you, buddy. I know you work so hard here. Can you swing this handle? I bet there's so many people that come and try to make you say things. I'm just going to sit here and let you come to me.
Whew. It's cold out, but there's a difference between like feeling cold and then getting a shiver up your spine, This one's a lot different. This is my first official investigation. Saw kind of like the reflection up ahead. All right, we're coming up on the corner. These are the underground tunnels that connect all the buildings, and Jim told us earlier that supposedly Quaker is where Skippy likes to hang out. Could have been he was, a patient or an orderly that worked there. You can see these are the connecting tunnels that go to the different above ground buildings. And they would use these in the winter, bad weather. Dang. It's said that in this junction here between whatever building this is and then the Quaker building right over here, this is where, see those lights? Oh, man. See that? Those are those sensors on the ground that sense movement. See that? Could have sworn just one went off. Hey, Skippy, oh, man. You see that? Hey, Skippy. Skippy, I see you. I acknowledge you're down here. I respect you. I know we were talking a lot of smack before. But Jim told us you're not very nice to women. And that we have to be a little tough with you. Man, that one's going off. We've got to get down there, man.
Emily, whoever. Would you like to come out and talk? Maybe hang out? I'll tell you, it's a lot eerier up here than it was just an hour or so ago. I mean, it could be because I'm by myself, but I can honestly say, you almost feel like you're being watched. Every room we go past, and I know the whole open door theory. Yeah, you walk past an open door in a long corridor or hallway, it gives you that feeling, but I don't know. Well, Big Mike was here, so we should be okay. Hey Emily, I got you a stuffed animal. Is this yours? How about if I put it in the hallway here? And set it right here. Right there in the doorway. See where it is? Alright, that's perfect. That way I know if it moves, it's lined up with the jams. Alright. So you around, looking in this hallway. Perfect. Ooh. Something just touched my leg. That was weird. It felt like something just, like I rubbed against something, but it didn't hit anything. It didn't feel like something touched me or grabbed me. It felt like I rubbed against a flat surface. That's weird.
King, try to speak with me. Tell me where I should go to talk with you. All right. All right, I'm not hearing anything with this technique. I'm going to take these off and I'm going to head back down to the tunnel where we heard some knocking before. So I'm going to head down there now.
Yeah, guys, I'm shivering a little bit. The guys showed me this, and I'm not familiar with this equipment, but I don't know if that got caught on the Steadicam. See that? That third light in. Skippy, if you can hear me, say hello. That third one down. See that? All right, we acknowledge that you're here. Acknowledge your presence. I see that you're hanging around that third light device down there. Man. All right, we're going to try this experiment while you're here. I see you. I see you lighting up that third device. Yeah.
What the hell? All right, I'm bringing the 4K with me. I'm bringing you with me. Because there's something moving down here, and there's something moving above me. All right. Holy shit. Who's down here?
Oh, I just heard someone straight up shuffle up behind me, and I had like a feeling. Is there anybody there? Oh, I have chills up and down my body right now. I just heard someone rush up. I hope that was able to caught that on the audio. I can't even talk. All right, I'm gonna keep going down here.
Try to go like this. Hope you guys are getting this. I'm gonna get in a little bit closer. I'm coming, I'm approaching you slowly. All right, it's just me and you. Felt kind of like a pulsing. Just then. Kind of like a deep hum. Man, it's not my own voice. It's coming like a rumble. Are you Skippy? Or are you someone that Skippy hurt? Skippy, if you are here, make a noise, acknowledge yourself. Are you here by yourself? Or is there another spirit or entity down here with you? Come on, Skippy. Are you here by yourself? Or is there another spirit or entity down here with you? Jim said you bother women and that you deserve to be fought back against a little bit. This is not a means of disrespect. We respect spirits. I acknowledge your existence. That's what my wife told me to keep saying. But if all you do is wait for women to come down here, and those are the only people that you push and shove and bite and scratch, show me you can stand up to me as well.
Tell me you hear that. Oh, shit. There's something walking above me right now. There's something walking above me right now. Tell me you hear that.
don't know if it was like the echo of my feet. I don't think so, man, because it was like so delayed and different.
Is that? Yep, I'm out.
I'm afraid to go back there. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to give you a little space, Spirit. Set off those three. Set up those three EVPs there. Show me you can light up all three. You've already proved to me you're here. Was that you? I see you. I see you on the first one. All right, I've been here with my sound isolated for about 10 minutes. I'm going to take this off and just see if I can hear anything else as I walk back. But I definitely felt, when I was sitting against the wall right over there, definitely felt kind of a low, like rumbling sound, like, not a low rumbling sound, but like a low rumbling, like feeling kind of reverberating. That wasn't just, you know, if you hum and kind of, you know, you can hear your own hum. This was different. It was coming more throughout, you know, my entire body. Staring down the Skippy hallway. Whew. Reflection. I'm going to play this back and see if we can hear anything. I'm going to take my headphones off. Oh, that might have been just me. I hear you. Now you're making some noise, not just blinking the light.
The investigation tonight was amazing here at Pennhurst. It's never a letdown, this place. The stories that come out of this location. I've been here, this is my second time. I love the location. I can't wait to get back in here again and investigate.
Throughout the investigation, I feel like it was like little bits here and there, little pockets of activity, which are always exciting. You know, like we heard murmurs of people talking. We had people like kind of like rat-tatting on the wall.
In terms of the investigation as a whole, I felt like it really was leading towards these solo runs. I think we were having fun in the spaces, and we all felt that things were around, but not ready to show themselves.
Some of the highlights from tonight's investigation were definitely down in the tunnel. Mike had some pretty interesting experiences down there when he did his solo session, where he was having the REM pods go off. He was getting direct contact using control questions, which is always good during an investigation. Just because when a piece of equipment goes off doesn't mean it's paranormal, but when you can do some control questions behind it, you may have something there. So that's something we really have to look into, see if we got any EVPs from it, but it's something we want to check out.
The solo run was bananas in the sense that I think up until this point, you know, we felt things, we thought we heard some things, there was some movement and shadows, but you know, with us all there, it always felt like we were kind of second guessing ourselves. This time I was really allowed to self-isolate and really just kind of zone into my own body. And as I was, you have that uneasy feeling already, obviously, and then you kind of feel that pressure. As I was turning the corner to go down the hall, I see the third REM pod all the way down, give me a little blink. And that had not happened when we were down here with the three of us. And again, could be a faulty battery, could be whatever, but immediately I felt like something else was there, like some other presence was there, and it was alerting me like, hey, I'm down the way, come on and hang out. And it was pretty wild. And again, it was doing kind of a steady blink, like again, could be a faulty battery, a low battery, but then I sat down with it, and as I asked it questions, and you can even hear it on some of the recordings, it would kind of ramp up or die down. So kind of yes or no questions. I would say, hey, like, you know what I mean? Are you a child? Like, are you an orderly? Like, are you here with us right now? And if it was a yes, I'd get a nice little like a quick little shot, light. And then there was this one time where I said, all right, let's practice. This is like the knock twice, knock once thing. I was like, let's go silent just to practice, make sure it's not an anomaly. I was like, I want you to make no noise. And the whole thing shut down for like beat. And I said, okay, I acknowledge that you're here now. Now give me some noise. And it went, and I got a nice little pop. So that was awesome.
For me, the most profound moment was I was doing my solo session downstairs, and I was going to retrieve the camera that I had down the hall, and I legit heard someone like rushing up behind me, and I turned around. I was like actually scared. I thought it might have been one of you assholes trying to scare me again, but it was not. And I tried to mess around with my shuffle with echoes to kind of like get that sound again, and it just sounded like someone was bum rushing behind me, and it's quiet that whole time. So I mean, that really got me nervous. That was like definitely that was my favorite experience personally.
Mike G was a total pleasure. Great guy. I had a great time working with him. He did an amazing job investigating his first time ever. He's a skeptic, which I like because I'm a skeptic, and he's still a skeptic, even though he had some things happen tonight. Some things that are probably going to change his mind and sway him the other way, but he's still right now. I just talked to him, and he's still on the fence about things, and I like that.
I was excited personally that he got to have that solo personal experience. I was hoping he was going to get something cool while he was here, but overall he was fantastic. He like jumped in, he was like a part of the team immediately, always willing to like learn and figure out what the technology was and how it worked.
This experience here at Pennhurst made me 100% a believer. I've never not been a believer, but I've always been kind of hoping, and sometimes I feel like the skepticism comes in when you kind of hope too much and you're like really just stretching to look for things, and then you don't see some things and you get kind of bummed out. And that's sort of how I was feeling kind of along this way. Not bummed because of the experience, because it's a dope place. It's a lot of fun. The crew's been great. But this moment here at the end was what made me, again, it just felt like this warm believing in me of like, yeah, there's things around, and it might not hit you, unless you're in the right place at the right time and that entity or spirit is ready to present itself to you. But just the little kind of warmness that I felt down there was sort of a reminder that they're out there.
Man, I'm exhausted.
What a night.
Crazy.
That place is fantastic.
It's like 10 degrees cooler in that building.
Oh man, I'm just glad to be out. I just want to get out of here, get some rest, and go over the others.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what we caught.
Yeah, I'm super excited, man. Let's do this.
Maybe take a warm bath,
Yeah. That's gonna be good.
or something.